Let us see the next question. The following information is available in respect of Jaykay Ltd. Year is provided 2002 to 2005. Average share price is given to us. Dividend information is given. Market information is given. Return on the government bond information is given. Compute beta value of the company at the end of the year 2005. And what is your observation? That is a question. Please go through the question, all of you. Now, basically, friends, over here, the question says that you are required to find the beta. Now, dear students, over here, for the purpose of beta calculation, there are two formulas that we know. One is the covariance of the securities return with market return divided by the variance of the market portfolio, or otherwise we apply the formula correlation coefficient of the security with market into standard deviation of security upon standard deviation of the market portfolio. That is the way either of the formula can be applied for calculation of the beta. That is the first thing. Second thing, listen carefully. In application of either of the formula, first of all, the return information is required. So over here, taking into account the information which has been given to us, we can understand that we can find the return for the year 2003, 2004 and for 2005. For these 3 years, return can be calculated. So what will happen for the year 2003, the return can be that is found like this. Listen me carefully. It is the dividend income of 25. P1 will be taken as 279 and P0 will be taken as 242. So for the year 2003, the return will be 25 plus 279 minus 242 divided by 242 into 100. This is the way the return can be found for the year 2003. So 279 minus 242 plus 25 divided by 242. The return is 25.62. Okay. For the next year 2004, what will happen? Let us see. The dividend income is 30 plus 305 minus 279. Divided by 279 into 100. So what will happen? 305 minus 279, that comes to 26 plus 30 divided by 279. It comes to 20.07. For the year 2005, again we are required to make the computation like this. Dividend is 35 plus 322 minus 305. Whole divided by 305 into 100. So 322 minus 305, that comes to 17 plus 35 divided by 305. That comes to 17.05. Okay. So these are the returns that the security has generated. That's very simple to calculate. That is like the return of the security, return of security X. Now the important point of the question comes. Now as far as the market is concerned, what happens at say we have been provided importantly the dividend yield measured in percentage term. So what will happen, friends? Difference of these two is the like a kind of capital gain yield, that is 1950 minus 1812 divided by 1812 into 100. This is the way the capital gain yield will be found. 1950 minus 1812 divided by 1812. That comes to 7.62% plus 4. that sorry plus 5, because we have been provided with the dividend yield directly. This 5 will be added. So it comes to 12.62 percentage, because this is calculated in percentage term and this is already provided in percentage term. For the next year, it will be difference of this two is the capital gain yield. So 2258 minus 1950 divided by 1950 into 100. Whatever the answer that we compute, to that this 6% is going to be added. 2258 minus 1950 divided by 1950 plus 0.06. That comes to 21.79. Next, 2220 minus 2258 divided by 2258 into 100. Whatever the answer that we find, to that, so this 7% is going to be added. So 2220 minus 2258 upon 2258. It comes to negative 1.68 plus 0.07. So it comes to 5.32 percentage. This is the way return on the market portfolio is calculated. So you can see that the return of the security X is and the return of the market portfolio we have found. Once you make this calculation, making calculation of the beta is not so difficult. Dear students, I have provided answer along with the question, because over here there is nothing great that I understand is what you have to do. So the return in that, so this is the return for the security 25.62. That is what we have found. 20.07 and 17.05. 20.07 and 17.05. Then this is important. 12.62, 21.79 and 5.32. You can see that's over here 12.62, then it is 21.79 and 5.32. This is the way the return is calculated. We got this return, and then based on that, say we make the computation of the beta using say the covariance formula, and the beta over here is say 0.15. This is the way the beta is required to be calculated. The only important point over here which I feel is that say this is required to be added directly to the capital appreciation to compute the market return. Please write down a note for the answer, only for understanding purpose. In this question, comma, whenever we are calculating RM, return on market portfolio, comma, we have to take into account change in index value and importantly dividend yield in percentage term to be added directly. Full stop.